My son can get so absorbed in a way that the rest of the world can disappear. This is something good because this is part of what makes him brilliant. He can focus, he can be stimulated for hours, especially when he's playing Minecraft. Because Minecraft is one of the games that's really bring enough stimulation for the brain, and it keeps the brain thinking while he's building blocks. But at the same time, this also makes one moment in our household very difficult, is when I say, time's up, turn your electronics off. And this is where he gets frustrated, he gets annoyed, he gets emotional, and in some days there is a meltdown. And I'm sure parents here, you had those meltdown days where once you say off screen time or you take the electronics away from your kid, it will be a huge emotional reaction. So why this is happening? I always thought my kid is being difficult. He just wants to be cheeky, doesn't want to give his electronics away because he wants to prolong his playtime. So I have two kids. One of them can instantly shift and move from screen time to another activity when I say, that's it, time's up. But my ADHD kids struggle a lot to shift from electronic time to another activity. And for years, I just thought he's just being difficult until I had my second child and I saw this example in front of me, and it really, really hit me. And then I thought, wow, my kid is really struggling to shift from screen time to a non-screen time. So if I think why screen time is important for ADHD, screen time is giving enough stimulation to the brain. So screen time gives instant dopamine, novelty, and instant feedback. And this is what ADHD brain thrives on. So this is immediate feedback that they can get with every level they go up within a game, or for example, watching YouTube videos, or for teens, TikTok, or different apps. Every notification, every short swipe is giving this enough dopamine and stimulation to the ADHD kids. So when a child is deeply focused, unexpected interruption can be overwhelming. So what we can do to decrease or to lower down this interruption and to make it smoother, either we give multiple reminders, for example, 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, that's it, your time is up. And then as the time is going to go very close to 10 minutes, I will say you have 8 minutes, you have 6 minutes, you have 4 minutes, and I will have to remind him. And this has worked within our household because this is what worked with my kid. When sometimes I said, yeah, you have only 15 minutes and that's it, and I will leave him, then come after the 15 minutes, it's suddenly the emotion is still there. But what I notice when I do continuous reminders, that a countdown reminder, it make it easier for his brain to understand. Actually, if he didn't catch it, if he was focusing first time, then second time, then third time, he's hearing me actually. And this is what helps. Or for example, put a timer. Timers works for in our household. And not only timers, you can offer exciting activities. My kid always loved board games. So I can say, finish your screen time and then we can do a board game, or we can play Uno. He loves Uno. So there is something more rewarding after the screen time. Other kids like outdoor, you can play in the garden, you can be on your bike, you can offer different types of interesting activities. Try to avoid making the screen time is the only reward system you have. And I have been guilty of it, by the way. I used it for a long, long time until I realized actually, if I want to promote off screen time, then I don't need to make the reward is a screen time, because that will just be confusing for my kid brain. So try to make rewards, for example, play dates, or something that they've been looking forward to. It could be a very simple reward rather than a screen time. Another thing, which I'm guilty of as well, we don't stay consistent. And some days I would say, yeah, from this time to that time, For example, I don't know, from 5 to 6:30 or from 5 to 7 is your screen time. And other days I will come and say, oh, 4:30 till 7. So it's this shift of not understanding why certain days are longer than other days. So try to be consistent, because what I noticed when I had a routine for normal days, school days, and I have another routine for weekends, my kid's expectations are met and he knows what is expected of him. So on normal school days, he will know he will have the electronics time from this time to that time. On weekends, it will be a bit extendable. Make it a predictable routine. Remember, transitioning can take time, and introduce small changes to your kid's routine. You don't need to change everything at the same time. Every small change will have a big impact on your kid's behavior, especially if we stay consistent and if they know what is expected out of them. So yes, my kid can feel frustrated, feel angry, he can have a meltdown, but at the same time, he's bright, he's kind, he's warm, and those moments won't define him. We are navigating the way his brain works together. We are working together with him to be able to have a smooth transition between screen time and off screen time. It doesn't have to be battle. And if you are here watching today and you are tired and exhausted and trying to find solutions, remember, your kid is struggling to transition from on-screen time to off-screen time. Think of what changes, small little changes you can introduce to shift or to ease this transition for them. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching.